Bryan, Georgia. His name is Ben Thompson. Give it up for him, guys.
Keep it going for Crent. Hell yeah. Crent Edwards in the house. It's good to be here tonight, guys. Gotta be honest with you, it'd be better to be at the beach, wouldn't it? You know? Damn storming and shit and trains and knock knock, who's there? Fucking trains there. But I went to the beach a few weeks ago, had a great time. But, you know, before going to the beach, I got to think of myself, you know, I'm single, I'm going to be going to the beach, you know, there'll be ladies there. Let's get out of the shower here and check out my naked situation in the mirror, which we've all had to do that. Ladies, guys, everybody. I just kind of strutted up to the mirror, you know, just checking myself out like, hey, shit. I got titties and love handles. This is going to look bad at Panama City, huh? I put my shoulders back and I was like, all right, my man titties have flattened out. Okay. That's all right. Still got those love handles. Hell, I'm kind of like bell-shaped, you know. Ding, dong, damn it. Let's just kind of angle myself like this in the mirror. All right, looking good. Looking kind of statuesque. Looking decent. I look good in the mirror, but when I went to Panama City, I looked frightening because I was like, what's going on, girls? You want a drink or something? No? Huh? No? Y'all run quick in the sand. So I figured out I don't have a beach body. I've got me a fat Gatlinburg body. You know, I should vacation there in Gatlinburg and just buy fudge and keep it real Smoky Mountain style. I perform a lot in Chattanooga, and if you're ever like going through there, go to the Comedy Catch. It's awesome. But if you want to see titties, stay away from Diamonds and Lace. That strip club shit, no. Why? Yeah. I'll tell you why. You go to a good strip club, guys, you know, you kind of like judge the ladies when you come in. It's just like, yes, wow, great. Diamonds and Lace was a lot different. I went to a George Jones concert and I had some beer and I was just like, I'd like to see a boob. All right, let's go. I went to Diamonds and Lace, it was like, ooh, ee, oh, 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 oh. I felt like I was going through the vowels of my alphabet. It was like A, E, I, O, and you. Why y'all naked? Shortly thereafter, a 450-pound stripper came over to me. She said, "My name's Eclipse." I said, "No shit." She said, "You want a lap dance?" Hell no. She said, "What are you, gay?" I'm getting there. She said, "I want a tip." I said, "Yeah, I don't know, quit putting gravy on everything you eat." That's what I did. Keep it real. Well, Ben and the Storm have shown up together. Shit, yeah. I believe watching horror movies at a young age can create phobias that'll stick with you for a lifetime. You know, for instance, when I was 4 years old, I watched the movie Jaws. You know, that's about a shark eating people. You know, so to this day, I'm terrified of sharks and will not go out swimming in the ocean. When I was 5 years old, I watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is about a bunch of murderous alien clowns that walk around and shoot people with a gun that turns them into a cotton candy ball. They drag them back to their ship, stab them with a silly straw, drink their blood. Fuck clowns. That's all I got to say about that. I'm 31 today. Fuck clowns. The other day, my buddy calls me up. He said, "Hey, man, on the Netflix, you need to check out this horror movie. It's a horror movie called Teeth." I said, "Teeth? Cool. Let's check it out." And I pulled it up, and the cover of the movie has a woman in a bathtub. Now, if you don't read about movies, which I didn't, you know, the poster for Jaws Shark coming up, girl sitting there getting gobbled up. I mean, you know, self-explanatory. You know, killer clowns from outer space. Creepy alien clown grabbing the earth. You know, you can figure it out. This movie, on the cover of it, had a woman in a bathtub. So I did movie math in my head, right? I'm thinking, okay, it's a horror movie called Teeth. Okay, what uses teeth in a horror movie? Vampires use teeth. Okay, all right. All right, she had to get naked to get in that tub. There'll be titties. So it's probably a titty vampire movie. Let's check it out. No. No. It was about a woman biting off men's tallywaggers. Hell yeah. But not with the teeth in her mouth. This chick had vaginal teeth, fellas. I'm talking about a real life coochie monster, man. Hell, I called it her snagglepuss. Now, if I had watched that movie when I was 6 years old, y'all be listening to someone different tonight. Yes, sir. And he wouldn't be worried about clowns and shit. No. He'd be scared of, I'll give you a hint, pussy. But I didn't watch that movie when I was 6. I watched it when I was 26. So, ladies, if you think you can bite me, I'll be hanging out in the storm. I was at my job a few years back, and I pulled up Yahoo News, right? And they always have the headlines on there, and I got freaked out. I looked at the Yahoo News, and the Yahoo News said, Georgia declares war on Russia. Shit. I was like, boss, can we do that? He said, do what? I said, declare war on Russia. He's like, no. Georgia is a country next to Russia. I was like, good. Shit, I thought I was going to have to move to Alabama. Could you imagine if Georgia did declare war on Russia? Everybody just meet up in Savannah, get a bunch of fucking pontoon boats ready to go, start heading down across the Atlantic. We're going to give those pinko commie bastards a can of worms they can't fish with. Hell yeah. And then we get halfway there and they don't have Budweiser? Fuck it, let's go back. Go back to Savannah. Let's do it. Hell, I'm not a geologist, guys. I don't know lands. But I did look at a map the other day, and I gotta tell you guys, I think it's funny that the fact that the countries Turkey and Hungary are so close together. Yeah. I think it'd be funnier if you looked at the map the next day, Turkey was gone, Hungary was bigger, and its name was full. I wrote that. But yeah, Clint told you guys I'm from Trine, Georgia. I'm the only one that lives there. Every now and then I hear somebody go, woo! I'm like, fuck, I hope you turned off the lights. But it's Trine, Georgia. But everywhere I go, if somebody reads off Trine, they mispronounce it. It's spelled T-R-I-O-N, Trine. But everybody goes, Trihon. Tryon? You're from Trihon? Trihon? No, shit, no, I'm from Trine. Like I'm trying to get ahead. Like I'm trying to do better. Like I'm trying to teach you how to say Trine. Hell, we're trying to get out of Trine, shit. You know? And this is 100% true. My dad owns the pharmacy there. The name of the pharmacy? Trying drugs. It's totally true. Here's your company pen. Yeah. Give us a call. We'll hook you up.
Try drugs.
And all the comics and everybody there's like, you got a pharmacy, dude? I'm like, fuck yeah. Yeah, I got a pharmacy. You ever steal any pills or anything, dude? And Roxy's, Smims, Norco, No, I don't steal any pills from there, but I'm sad to say I did steal a pill one time when I was in college. Not proud of it, but when I was 21, I stole a 100 milligram Viagra.
Oh.
I just thought it'd be funny to have a medicated boner at a college party. What I didn't realize, if a dude's junk doesn't work at all and he's 75, he can take a 100 milligram Viagra, cut it in half, and take one and be good to go for a while. The breeze could blow at me and I'd be like, hey, when I was 21. So I took that, and I'm going to tell you, the side effects on the commercials, they're not shitting you. No, they're there for a reason. You know, the side effects, may cause a increase in blood pressure, absolutely, to your penis. I was like, may cause flushing. Bullshit, I turned purple. May cause dizziness, I fell down. May cause upset stomach, but threw up. And then at the end of the commercial, it goes, do not drink in excess with Viagra. And when I looked down at my Jack and Coke, I was like, oh no. It was the worst hospital visit ever. Doctors were laughing. They was like, but you got a good cock, I was like, it's medicated. But in Trine, there's only a few things there. We've got Mount Vernon Mills, where we make a lot of denim. We've got my dad's pharmacy, and then down the road, we've got Hayes State Maximum Security Prison. That's pretty much Trine. That's about it. So if you come to visit Trine, we'll throw some denim on you, give you some pills, send you to prison. That's, don't stop there. That's what I'm saying. We're all trying to leave. And going to school there at Trine City Schools, I got in trouble when I was in second grade, filling out the self-information thing, the ITBS, which we all had to do, right? You have to fill out, bubble in your name, I'll get that, middle initial, bubble in that, bubble in this, bubble in that, sex, female, male, female, And then finally I got to ethnicity. And I was looking at that, and I was like, this is a tough test. Okay, all right. African American? No. European? No. Let's see here. Asian? No. Caucasian? Caucasian. It's got Asian in. No. It must be calked onto Asia. So, no, not that. Let's see. Native American? I was born in Tennessee. Yeah. The teacher called me a smart aleck, sent me to the office. And I went there, and the principal was drinking buddies with my dad. He was like, why are you here? And I was like, I don't know. He was like, well, go back to class. And I went back to class. To this day, guys, I don't know where Caucasia's at. But I think it's Gatlinburg, or where they make rebel flags. I'm not really sure. And my cousin, a few weeks ago, she just graduated from high school, and she was telling me that they had a field trip going to Six Flags. And she was all excited about that, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. And I was like, we never really had any field trips. And she said, you had to have a field trip. And I was like, yeah, we had one field trip. I asked for a field trip, and our school sent us 5 miles down the road to Hayes State Prison, Scared Straight fucking program. Yeah, I got talked to by Hubcap. Hubcap got up in my face, cussed me out, made me stand up, started crying, had to grab his pocket, walk around with him. He said, call me Daddy. And I was like, okay, Daddy. And he said, I'm going to call you Ritz. And I was like, okay. He said, you know why I'm calling you Ritz? I'm like, I have no idea. He said, because you're a delicious, fancy little cracker. And so for 3 years, I was known as Ritz Thompson, the fancy, delicious little cracker. We talk differently here. In the South, we get picked on. We go a state, 2 states over. Say that one more time. Don't you fucking hate that? Go to a gas station in Denver, Colorado. Marlboro Lights. Oh, go, everybody come around. Gather up. Say it one more time. Marlboro Lights. Oh, I told you. Call Chuck. Get him over here, huh? Shit. It's terrible. And then after that, it's like, I need a bag of ice. And the state shut down after that, He wants a bag of ass. You got a pant full of ass. Oh my God. Terrible. But in the South, though, we got those words that everybody uses. You know, my favorite probably is, eh. That's how you say no with love and laziness, you know, at the same time. You know, if your dog's getting to the garbage or something like, eh. Dog will be like, dude, I got you. I'm cool. It's all right. You know, it works with toddlers, too. You know, a toddler's going to grab something hot off the stove. Eh.
I just wobble over this way. That's cool. Yeah.
It works, you know. My papa, he had a word if a stray dog came up in his yard, you know. Like if a stray dog came up in his yard, he wouldn't say, get out of here, dog. He wouldn't say, eh. He wouldn't say that. No. He'd go Cajun redneck funk on a stray dog if he came up in his yard. My papa would look at the dog and go, skedaddle, chop! Shit, I ran with the dog. I was like, what the fuck, papa? You say that just right to a stray dog go, ooh, this isn't my yard, is it? Huh? It's my shit right there, and I'm sorry about that, brother. Hell, I take it with me. I won't be back. I'll tell my friends and shit. Yeah. That word, skedaddle, it works with stray dogs. But let me tell you something. It does not work with geese. Shit, no. I thought I was going to embody Papa one evening. There was a goose. I got a pond. There was a goose on my dock. It was just crapping everywhere, you know. I let it go for a week or two. Finally, I got tired of it, you know. I just went down there and put my chest out, and I looked at that goose, and I said, skedaddle! That goose looked at me and went, so I figured out that in goose talk, skedaddle means bring it on, motherfucker. And I hadn't punched many things in the face, but that day I punched a damn goose. I knocked the flock out of him. He flew away sideways. I was like, migrate now, bitch. Tell your Canadian friends. Went back up to the house, had me a beer, mastered my domain, my pond, and everything else. Looked back down the next morning. That goose was back on the dock with a black eye and 3 buddies. And he looked up at me and he said, skedaddle! So I packed up my shit and left. My name's Ben Thompson, guys. Thank you guys so much.